Oleksandr Usyk rushed to hospital with suspected broken jaw as he has to be carried out of arena after Tyson Fury win. Read what the Gypsy King blamed his defeat on. Oleksandr Usyk was rushed to hospital with a suspected broken jaw after his historic win over Tyson Fury. The world tuned in to watch the Gypsy King and Ukrainian fight for the undisputed heavyweight crown in Saudi Arabia on Saturday. And it was Usyk who became the new king of the division courtesy of a split decision victory. But his triumph came at a cost physically as he was initially unable to attend his post-fight press conference. Footage emerged of him being carried back into his changing room backstage before it was then announced that he had been taken straight to hospital, and that was to receive medical attention for what was believed to be a broken jaw. Usyk was later able to return to conduct a post-fight press conference. He also allayed fears over his health later in the evening after posting a picture of himself on Instagram with his new WBC belt, as well as footage of him watching fellow Ukrainian Denis Berinchyk win the WBO lightweight world title. The undefeated 37-year-old had earlier managed to confirm in the ring that he would grant Fury a rematch after the Brit claimed that the war in Ukraine had an impact on the result of their battle in the ring. Fury said, "I believe I won that fight. He won a few of those rounds, but I won the majority. What can you do? One of them daft decisions in boxing. We've all put on a good fight. The best we can do. His country is at war, so people are siding with the country at war, but make no mistake. I've won that fight in my opinion, and I'll be back. I've got a rematch clause." Fury added, "I've thanked Jesus for all the victories that he has given me. I've had a split decision loss to a good little man, and I thank him again. In the mighty name of Jesus, we go back home to our families and we run it back in October. Good luck to Oleksandr, well done and Happy New Year." His promoter Frank Warren was then asked about the rematch, to which he replied, "That's what the contract says and that's what he wants. It's Tyson's clause, so whatever he wants to do, it's up to him. And the clause in the contract says immediate rematch." Fury then added, "For sure, we'll go back, have a little rest up, spend some time with our families, and we get it back on in October. Like I said, I believe I won the fight, but I'm not going to sit here, cry, and make excuses. It was a good fight." Usyk then confirmed his desire for a rematch, saying, "Yes, of course, I'm ready for the rematch. One more time we'll do it." Fury stunned fans as he walked out to Barry White and Bonnie Tyler for the fight. He showboated in the very first round while he was on the ropes in the opening stanza against his Ukrainian opponent. Despite being under some slight pressure from Usyk, Fury showed he still felt very comfortable, and to prove it, he hilariously played up to the crowd. Fury danced with his arms up on the top rope, and then he turned his face away from Usyk and opened his mouth wide while looking out into the audience inside the Kingdom Arena. Later on, he also did his usual trick of dropping his arms down by his side and behind his back before shimmying his body, and he then lifted his arms high in the air midway through the fourth round, as well as wagging his tongue towards the spectators. But the crowd was slammed pre-fight as viewers fumed that there was more atmosphere in Greg's than in the Kingdom Arena.